Hey guys, welcome back to the Snap Ring Chronicles. Today I wanted to show a set of new Kobalt ratchets that I got from eBay. Okay, I got the 1/4 inch. And the 3/8. And the 1/2 inch. Alright, these were on eBay listed as new. And I'm not 100% sure about that. They seem pretty new. The only one that came with a package was the 1/2 inch one. And that one came with kind of an open package. As we can see here. Package there says Kobalt lifetime hassle-free guarantee. Looks like the number is 266726. Quick release ratchet. They have the anti-theft device on the inside. Just says large ED42. On the back it says B&G USA. And I guess that's the patent pending for this packaging, probably. Okay. Here's a 1/4 inch. What's funny about these ratchets is that it has USA in the front, and it also has USA in the back, which, to my knowledge, I've never seen that before in a ratchet. And this is the 1/4 inch, is 22315. I kind of like this 1/4 inch because this design, it has kind of like this cutout here where it fits your thumb real nice when you're ratcheting. And the 3/8, it's 22316. Also USA in the front, USA in the back. What I noticed about this ratchet is that in one direction, it seems like the click is more pronounced than in the other direction. As you can see there, the quick release. And I'm not too sure about the story behind these, if they're overstock or refurbished or whatnot, but they do seem pretty new. And the whole set, 3 of them, 1/4 inch, 3/8, 1/2 inch. I got the whole set for around $35 shipped. So even today, it'd be hard to find a full set of ratchets for $35 that were made in China, let alone the US. So I thought that was a pretty good deal. And the 1/2 inch, the model is 22317. Okay, if these look familiar, you're probably thinking of this. The Craftsman quick release ratchet. These were made by Danaher, and I'm almost certain that these were made by Danaher also, because it's like the same exact mechanism with the snap ring and the thin plate. Okay, let's take a look inside. I'm gonna open up the half-inch since it's bigger and easier to open. Just get your snap ring pliers in there. Oh boy, that went flying. Okay. Let's see if I can find it real quick. Yeah, here it is. There's the snap ring. Okay, and this you just pull up on the anvil a little bit and the plate comes out. It's the very thin plate cover that's the same plate that the Craftsman has. They made this super thin plate. And here's the gear. For some reason there's a lot of oil in here. I'm not sure if that's how it came from the factory, or it's refurbished and they just dumped a lot of oil on it. And that's the gear. And those are the teeth. I haven't counted how many teeth there are yet, but I'll put it in the description. That's the anvil. It looks pretty, looks new. The anvil doesn't look like it's been used. The paint still on pretty good. Here's the paw. There's a ball underneath the paw, and it switches back and forth like that. There's a 2-tooth paw. Let me grab this. This is what the paw looks like. The usual batwing paw you see most Craftsman, Danaher ones. This one has like a lip on top of the paw. I'm not sure I've seen that before on the Craftsman ones. I'm not sure if they did that on purpose or if that was just a manufacturing process that they didn't bother to flatten that out. Okay. There goes the ball. Here's the switch. Yep, it's made of metal. Same design as the Craftsman switch, but just that the outside looks different than the Craftsman. You see on the Craftsman, they have like a slightly different design. Unfortunately, later on, on the Craftsman, they started using plastic instead of metal towards the end of the US run. Here's your ball bearing. It goes in on top of the spring there. Here's the spring. Yeah, this is pretty new. Look how shiny that spring is. Okay, that's what it looks like inside. As I said before, they used a good amount of oil in there. And part of the body is polished, and some of it is kind of, they left it like pebbled. This part is polished. The edges are kind of pebbled. This part, the bottom over here is polished. There's a little indented area here. Okay, to put this back together, what we do is we take the spring and you put it back in the hole there. Like that. You take your ball, you stick it on top of the spring like that. And you take your switch and you place it inside the hole. Make sure that the lip, that the body of the ratchet is in between that area there, in between the two lips. So you stick it in like this, and in the back it should be flush like that. Okay, now you want to cant it a little bit, like maybe 45 degrees. The switch like that. There's the ball. The ball came off the spring. Okay, I put it back on. Now you take your pole, like at a 45-degree angle, and you get it on to the post, and you push it in. And you see if it's ratchet, if it's working, it's going back and forth. It is. Okay. Make sure the larger hole, you see the hole for the switch, make sure the larger hole is in the back and the smaller hole is in the front. And they usually have like a little dot here that shows which end should go in the front. So if you have the dot and the smaller hole, those go in the front here like this. The larger hole for the switch goes in the back. Okay. There's the switch. It's flush the way it's supposed to be. Alright, now you take your gear. You drop that in. This is what it looks like when it's ratcheting without the cover. Okay, now you take your paper thin cover and you drop it in over the anvil like that. And now you take your snap ring Get your snap ring plier. You probably want to hold the snap ring down because, as we saw before, it went flying. And you push it in. And you make sure it clicked in. Make sure it's secure. And you test out the mechanism. See if it's ratcheting. Yep, it's ratcheting. Okay, that's the teardown and review of the Kobalt USA ratchet set. Alright, take care. Until next time. Bye.